how she pranks COVID deniers who call her a crisis actor.
Reporting vaccine hesitancy is obviously a persistent problem in this country. Many states have seen vaccination rates considerably under 50%. One of those states is Arkansas. And tonight we want to bring you the story of not only people who, for whatever reasons, are refusing to get the shot, but a nurse who spent countless hours on the front lines and endures what she says is a torrent of verbal abuse for just doing her job. As a result, she's actually taken to social media to try to fight back. CNN's Ellie Reeve has our story.
Some of these stories are dumb, dude.
Get your puppies. It was extremely difficult to watch so many people die and then have people tell you, on Facebook or in Walmart that you're a liar.
Sunny worked on a COVID floor of a hospital at the height of the pandemic. Being a nurse was hard, but what made it surreal was living in Western Arkansas, where many people, even some in her own family, said COVID was overblown, just the flu.
Nurses were really the symbol for this whole pandemic, and almost all of the hate has centralized around us. Nurses have PTSD. A lot of us are suffering from it from last year, and now we're having people come in and look us in the face and be like, no, I didn't get the vaccine, and now I'm sick.
Arkansas has the third lowest COVID-19 vaccination rate in the country. Just 36% of the population is fully vaccinated. Like many places with low vaccination rates, it's now seeing a spike in cases.
Are you going to get the vaccine?
I have not, and I will not. I'm not a guinea pig. There's not a chance.
You got COVID?
I did. That's the reason I didn't get it. But then after I got over the COVID, I had a heart attack after that.
So why would you not get the vaccine?
I might have a bad reaction to it.
I see.
Oh, that's good. That's better. I believe that it's a freedom issue, and I've worn a mask probably a maximum of 1 hour in the entire whole thing that since this COVID came about. If it's so communicable, why am I still standing?
We had people accuse us of giving their loved one something else so that they would die and we could report it as COVID. We heard it more than once that we were just fudging the numbers or we were killing people on purpose to make COVID look like it was worse than it was or to make it look real when it wasn't. For the first majority of the pandemic, we wore the same N95 for like 1 to 2 weeks at a time.
Tell me what you think about the term healthcare heroes.
Oh, I think it sucks.
Why?
So they dubbed us healthcare heroes. It gave the public this really wrong impression that we were sacrificial lambs and willing to die for them. We want to help people. I want to save lives. I want people to get better, but not, at the expense of my family's lives either. Then you have the public going, well, you signed up for this. No, I didn't. When I was 17, I enlisted in the Army. I knew that
I legitimately don't know how you just don't say, all right, just die then, you fucking freak. You know what I mean? Just fucking die then. Okay, have fun. Have fun with death, by the way. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, it's so insane that you're just like, no, I want to die. It's my goddamn right. Like, okay. All right, just fucking die then, you psycho. Get that sweet release of death, okay? Have fun. It's my freedom. I'll die if I want to. My body, my choice not to exist.
I might die for my country when I was 22 and went to nursing school. That wasn't on the agenda. Like I didn't volunteer to die for everybody. And even with the vaccine now, it's still a highly politicized thing for no good reason.
Last year, Sunny started venting on TikTok.
You're just trying to spread fear.
If that's what it takes to get you to listen to me, sure.
I had avoided posting about COVID for a long time because of the negative reactions I got, like it hurts my feelings. But just a couple weeks ago, I had people in my inboxes.
What, Mr. Worldwide has some stuff to say about your content? What?
And always create solutions. I try to always create solutions. And what I always talk about politics, I say that it's politricks. So we use
fucking owned, dude.
Politics is a different business. That's why I call it politricks. When it comes to politics and politicians, I call it politricks. I think it's a lot of bullshit. They say
what we got. All we can do is create awareness. But politics are gonna be politricks. And while they figure out what they think,
Dale, dude. Fucking dale, dude. Hey, it's politics, more like politricks. Am I right, dude? Fucking own.
Politic and politrick. That's why I call this shit politricks. I'm a
Politricks and politics. Fucking, what an incredible man, dude. His take on Cuba was so funny. Just brilliant. Just absolutely brilliant. Politricking us into buying his albums. I mean, that's on you. If you're out here buying a fucking Pitbull album, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to you. You got you got bigger problems, okay? Like, who the fuck buys Pitbull albums, dude? Probably a lot of people, but you know, it's oh god.
Starting to kill me, calling me a murderer, saying I helped kill those people. I get called a crisis actor all the time. It's my thing now to respond to hate comments for just $10 into my Venmo account. I'll tell you the truth about COVID-19 and crisis acting. I've made about $100, so.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, and people like send you $10 and you're like, yeah, I'm not a crisis actor.
Well, I'm just like, crisis acting isn't real and COVID is real.
How is this a story, bro? This is like nothing. I mean, it's like 10 people bought into her being a crisis actor, and CNN's like, find out about the nurse who reveals that she's pranking COVID deniers. Like, talk to me when you make $1 million, okay? You have a nurse in Arkansas making $100 from 10 idiots. Meanwhile, like, Tucker Carlson's getting paid millions of dollars a year to talk to 3 million people about how vaccines will turn you gay, okay? Or whatever the fuck. Obviously not gay, but.
So, like, surprise. So to tell you the truth, not the truth you wanted to hear, but no.
Sunny says dark jokes bring some relief from a darker reality, like that her own health is at risk. Her fellow nurse Hazel Bailey got COVID last August and was on a ventilator for 42 days.
It's real. COVID's real. I nearly died from it, and will probably have issues from it for the rest of my life. I have family that they believe that it's real, but they're not concerned with taking the vaccine. They understand some people get it and it's not bad, but I got it and it was bad. And now we're seeing this new variant hit, and it's really hitting Arkansas.
So sad, dude.
Sorry. My sister doesn't have the vaccine.
Sunny says that recently COVID patients...
You want to know the irony, dude? Hold on. Of that footage right here. All those motherfuckers got the COVID vaccine and been getting it since before COVID-19. Literally. All these motherfuckers right here got the COVID vaccine, okay? Every single one of them. Straight up.
Sunny says that recently COVID patients have been telling her they got it at church. This week, Arkansas had its biggest spike in cases since February, and it has the worst case rate in the country. The state is offering vaccination incentives, like free lottery tickets. It hasn't convinced many.
Did anyone you know get COVID?
My son had COVID.
How old is he?
8.
Wow, so that's like pretty rare for like a young kid. What was that like?
He was sick a lot. He's been sick a lot for a while, and he's still sick. So we're going to have to go get him looked at and see if there's further damage.
So why do you believe the doctor? Like, if your son got long COVID, which is really fucking devastating, by the way, what makes you believe the doctors now? Do you know what I mean? Like, what if they're still lying to you? What if your son's fine? I don't get how they pick and choose. This is a thing that I don't understand. Like, how do you pick and choose which doctor's telling you the truth and which doctor's lying to you?
I don't know. I mean, he got real sick. Fever every day for weeks.
Are you guys going to get the vaccine?
No.
Okay.
No vaccine.
How come?
I just don't trust the government.
Are you going to get the vaccine?
Absolutely not.
How
My kids are not going to get it. None of us.
How come?
I mean, I figure I'll just let the world work its natural ways.
Okay.
We've taken none of the vaccines ever. So.
Dude, taking a fucking... Oh my God, dude. I'm just gonna dice roll on nature. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually living in a cabin that I made. I have a YouTube channel called Prehistoric Architecture. I make clay pots. Then I stack them clay pots on top of one another. I'm living in a fucking cabin right now that I made myself with my goddamn hands. I'm letting nature run its course. Oftentimes I find myself on my hands and knees running around yelling. Yeah. I think the kids are calling it otherkin. Guess what? That's nature. I call it nature running its course. I don't wear clothes normally. I'm being forced to right now, but I don't wear clothes normally either when I go outside in public. I'm naked, dicks out and everything. Okay? Why the fuck do you got to tell me I got to wear goddamn clothes? Huh? I don't want to do that.
Are you able to get like religious exemption at schools for your kids? Is that how?
No, I mean, we take the stuff that you have to.
So what do you mean when you say you don't usually get vaccine?
We didn't do the pig swoop flying thing or whatever that was. We didn't do any of the befores. It's something that I don't believe in. You know, I mean, I haven't ever. It seems it only comes about every presidency. And
it's pretty funny just to not believe in COVID, I guess. I don't believe in it. Okay, well, these people are dying. I don't believe in it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. They're not dead. They're alive right now. Fuck it.
And it seems like.
So what do you mean when you say you don't usually get vaccine?
We didn't do the pig swoop flying thing or whatever that was. We didn't.
Swoon flying thing. I had swine flu. Let me tell you something, folks. That shit was real, okay? It was very real. I almost fucking died, dude. Swoop flying. I had it.
Didn't do any of the befores. It's something that I don't.
Thanks, Obama.
I don't believe in. You know, I mean, I haven't ever. It seems it only comes about every presidency, and it seems like it's either crowd control or whatever you want to call it. But I want my family to have nothing to do with it. We've always been healthy, and it just seems to work better that way.
I mean, this motherfucker doesn't even believe in like getting haircuts. So, you know, it's not surprising that he also does not believe in a vaccine. Okay. Now, this is not an opportunity to say says you or you're one to talk. This is a deliberate reason for why my hair looks the way it does. I'm growing it.
It seems like it's either crowd control or whatever you want to call it, but I want my family to have nothing to do with it. We've always been healthy, and it just seems to work better that way.
Yep, that's why I never wear a seatbelt too, brother. Okay? Can't prove it. Can't prove to me that the seatbelt says lies, brother. That's why I drunk drive all the goddamn time. Why is the government trying to control me? Tell me I can't enjoy a little bit of beer. Beers are legal, brother. Okay? All of a sudden, when I'm drinking while I'm driving, no big government man coming over here telling me I can't do that. I can't do no such thing. Well, let me tell you something. I've been driving drunk my entire goddamn life. Okay? Never once have I hit a person that I know of or stop to see and make sure that they were okay. Okay, so if I don't see it, I hit something on the way down home. Fuck it. Okay, don't stop for it. Not real. Beer's legal. Driving's legal. Checkmate, lip tart. Exactly.
Not everyone around here feels this way.
I think you need to get it because it's not only helping you, it can help your whole family, everybody around you. It's better to take a chance on the shot than it is to take a chance on the COVID. Cowboy up and go in there and get a shot and come out of there like...
Respect that. I respect that.
Grown up, you know.
Come here. Come here. One of my biggest fears with like this new wave of COVID, we're seeing a lot of nurses with compassion fatigue, and I am really scared how that's going to play out because a lot of the cases that we're seeing are in non-vaccinated individuals. If I had a patient come in that wasn't vaccinated with COVID like I have, like I'm obviously still going to treat them to the best of my ability, but I do know some nurses that had to quit because they just don't have it in them to do that.
You're not going to make fun of the way he looks? No.
GTA RP copium.
Why do you want... Dude, I don't understand, like, do you make fun of the way, like, kind people in your life look? Like, I don't get it. He's not like, I mean, he probably is a hog otherwise, but like, people always make it seem like everyone is just tied down to just the way that they look physically. Like, there's nothing else. I think your personality, your belief system, the things that you advocate for greatly change the way you look, in my opinion. It does. He seems like a chill dude. He's got cool facial hair. You know what I mean? He's got a nice cowboy hat. Like, why do you want me to make fun of him? Like, what is this? He's saying a lot of things that are attractive right now to me. Okay? If this dude was the exact same dude, but was like speaking out like a goddamn hog, I'd be making fun of him. You might call that inconsistent, or you might be like, oh, I don't understand. You make fun of one guy, you have to make fun of everybody. Like, no. I don't agree.
And go in there and get a shot and come out of there like a...
Selling fucking veggies, dude. Killing it.
A lot of nurses with compassion fatigue, and I am really scared how that's going to play out because a lot of the cases that we're seeing are in non-vaccinated individuals. If I had a patient come in that wasn't vaccinated with COVID like I have, like, I'm obviously still going to treat them to the best of my ability, but I do know some nurses that had to quit because they just don't have it in them to do that. A lot of Arkansans, you know, would give you the shirt off their back.
As soon as someone says something you disagree upon, you start making fun of them. Why? Because it's fun for me. You want to know why, dude? Because it's fun for me. That's it. There you go.
Back to help you out for a stranger, like, you know. I think that a lot of people being anti-COVID and anti-vaccine is just a product of the way that we were raised here. But they're not bad people.
And Ellie Reeve joins us now. That was such a great piece. I really appreciate you just talking to folks. And the thing that really struck me, hearing that mom whose 8-year-old got COVID and was sick for, she said, weeks, and they're going to take him to doctor to see if there's anything to be done. And yet she would not get vaccinated. I mean, that's a tough hurdle if people are that set to not get vaccinated. I'm not sure where we go.
Yeah, that story stuck with us and the rest of the crew. We talked about it the whole time we were in Arkansas. Last fall, public health experts told us that some of this skepticism about COVID and the vaccine would fade away when people's loved ones started getting sick. But for the people in Arkansas we talked to, that just wasn't the case. So, for example, Hazel Bailey, the nurse who was on event, after we did the interview with her, we talked to her sister. And her sister said that Hazel coming home alive was the Christmas present that she prayed for. But she also said that she couldn't give an interview because her thoughts on the vaccine were not fit for television.
Wow. Ellie Reeve, I really appreciate.
Oh, dude, this was so funny.